Hi, everybody. My name is Chen Sagiv. I'm co-founder and co-CEO of DeePathology. And in this short video, I want to show you some heat maps. Now, what you see here is the DeePathology STUDIO web in action. I just trained an algorithm to differentiate between tumor and necrosis on this TCGA slide of breast cancer. So I already annotated and gave examples. I've let the system some time to train. And when I look at the graph, I want to see the status. I can see, yeah, that things have really settled down and that the F1 scores are approaching 1, which is really, really fantastic. So what I want to do now is to not only to deploy the algorithm, I also want to have some, let's say, deeper understanding on how the algorithm works. And this relates to a fascinating field, which is called explainability. So we don't want our AI solutions only to work. We really want to understand the mechanism, how the AI solution has come to the decision it has made. And this can really give us some fantastic insights. So one very, let's say, initial but useful, let's say, parameter would be that of heat maps or probability maps. And so when we deploy an algorithm, for example, here we want to differentiate between tumor and necrosis and background, we have 3 categories. So we have 3 columns. So when I deploy that, you see, I will have very, let's say, discriminant values, very, let's say, concrete values of pink, green, blue. Okay, so, and I can actually view how accurate this looks by, changing the opacity. Yeah, this looks pretty nice because you see that these areas are just in between and they are not really another category. So I can live with that for the moment. But now what I want to do is I want to see where are the areas in which the algorithm is more certain and where are the areas where the algorithm has some doubts. This can really give me insights on the performance of the algorithm and how confident it is about what it's done. So I'm going to the settings, and in the settings, I have the possibility to choose an overlay, which is probability. So now I'm going to have the option in the deployment. Okay, I have to refresh it, sorry. So now in the deployment, I can actually get probability maps, and let's say that I want to have probability by tumor. So what I'm going to do, I have to deploy it again because only now the heat maps or the probability maps are being calculated. So again, you see that this is the sign that something is going on, the training is still going on, and this is a very, I think, unique attribute of our system, that the training and the deployment are being done in parallel. Now, this looks even better, I have to say, than before. It is a bit smoother, but now I want to see a probability map, and I want to have probability map according to necrosis. So what you see here is the probability map for necrosis. I'm going to increase the opacity. So you see here the warmer colors are referring for high probability for necrosis, and the cooler colors are for lower probability for necrosis. So here we have a more, let's say, analog scale. So it's not distinct like necrosis, tumor, and background, but we have in-between coloring, which allows us to have a bit more refined information about the performance of the algorithm. I can also change the probability map according to tumor. So you see that now it is reversed. Now the cool colors are for the necrosis and the warmer colors are for the tumor. And we can actually see some subtleties on decision making for the tumor. So heat maps or probability maps are one of the ways to get a bit more and a bit deeper into how the AI solutions work and how they make decisions. Till next video, bye for now.